possible?
Are we on the street?
It could be a fucking 1,000 bees. It's a metal bar, for Christ's sake.
It's a metal
fireflies.
It is a phallic-shaped tube full of
Are we
bees.
on or not, Affy?
I love this place. Oh my god.
Oh my god, I just searched it. It wasn't a metal tube, it was a fucking gourd.
Okay, well, fine. Either way.
Your wife's gonna look at your searches. I came across your browser history the other day.
There's a big difference between metal tube and gourd.
They did, but that was developed later. It doesn't take that much. Blacksmiths were more than just shoeing horses.
I mean, and bakers were doing more than just baking bread. What do you think happened to like the 3-day-old bread?
They were fucking your mom.
Anyway.
What happened to the 3-day-old bread?
Is that my...
Look it up.
What?
Okay, fine. I'm on it right now.
I don't know this story either.
3-old bread was used as a sexual aid in Greek and Roman times.
You can say
that's bullshit.
You can say sex toy.
That's bullshit.
I love how this nonsense is being caused by Affy this time. This is the
yes,
best.
I am the problem. Anyway,
when you get to be chaos, it just makes me so happy.
Hi everyone. It's Mistwalkers. It's session 75. We're off to a great start, which seems to be the reg for the last couple of streams. Just complete, absolute fucking nonsense. And there goes Artemis.
Your mouse die again?
Maybe. I don't know. But everybody do the 2-second pause dance.
I only dance when I want to dance.
Okay, well don't fucking dance then. I don't care.
I won't.
Okay. That's fine.
I can dance if I want to.
Can I dance
now?
now?
Don't dance it out of the park.
You can dance if you want to. You can leave your friends behind.
Anyway.
I can't dance regardless of if I want to.
It is Spooktober.
If they don't dance, then they ain't no friends of mine.
It is Spooktober, which is amazing. Do you know what Spooktober means, guys? It means raising money for Extra Life, which we know and love as a wonderful organization that raises funds for Children's Miracle Network and hospitals and critical care across Canada and the US. So if you got a couple bucks, it would be great if you could throw it your way. If you donate, you will be entered into a prize draw. Any donator will get a ticket. And there's going to be some stuff. There's going to be some new... a
ticket to ride?
Yes. Ride my dick. What? There's going to be some back spooky merch featuring 2 of our new designs that I put together. There's the pumpkin spice basic witch pumpkin spice design. And you're not you if you're bloodless. If you know, you know. So check that out. It's from Baldur's Gate. Shame. Okay. Our sponsor for tonight is Canadian Dice. You can go to canadiandice.ca, use the code TheVectair, all one word, to get 10% or 15% off your dice order. Maggie, what's your pick of the week?
I know I changed it last. It's Purple Rain. You know why?
Why?
Because it rains in the autumn, and sometimes, rarely, it's purple. I like this dice set because it looks like, you know when you drop, like, food coloring into water?
Yes.
It looks like, it reminds me of that, and I think it looked really unique and cool. And also, even though I have reiterated this, you cannot eat the Canadian dice, I think this one looks very edible in a good way. I always think the transparent one look tastiest, but you cannot eat them.
Yes, don't eat them. It may look like the 90s Orbeez drink, but you cannot eat it.
It looks really cool, though, and you can just look at it and be like,
I would eat this. Yes.
Do they bless the rains down in Africa?
I think they do a Prince song, too.
Mm-hmm.
Purple Rain.
So, Spooktober, again, it has officially begun. You can donate either via the link, tinyurl.com/Vactair Extra Life 2023, or with a handy new module that they released this year, right down below our video. You can donate directly from Twitch, which is amazing. I've been asking for that for 6 years. I had to get my name on the top 10 donator list to get it to happen. What do we got this week? We do have a couple of our spooky one-shots. Tuesday, which is tomorrow, we've got All Hallows Evil. It's a zombie-side game, which I've never played before, never heard of, but I'm interested to see how it runs. That's at 8:30 p.m. with DM Sophia.
I'm gonna be in it.
You are going to be in it. Wednesday, we have the Society over at Cantrips and Coffee at 9 o'clock, and that is with Jeremy, myself, Artemis, and Sly. Thursday, back here for a Song of Crystal and Shadow. Friday, we got Fixius 5 at 8:30. Saturday morning, Together Among the Stars at 11:30. There is no Legacy of Fire this week. The audacity. How dare Canada have their Thanksgiving at a normal time? And as always, find your podcasts. Find us wherever you pod your casts or cast your pod. Whatever you want to say. That thing. And we wait for Artemis to cut the announcements. Okay. So, where we last left off, the party had made it to Vallaki, where some shit went down, mainly concerning Gabriella, though Keli is not yet aware of the situation. Desirous, oh Desirous, Athelstan advised you to not let Keli see Gabriella anymore, or what was left of her. So you went the completely normal route and cut off her face. Like you do.
Did it work?
That is yet to be seen, as Keli has not laid eyes upon what's left of Gabriella quite yet. Athelstan has advised you to find a mask or some other way to hide the mess of SpaghettiOs that Gabriella's face has become. And everyone else was just getting ready to ship out and ship off.
I love SpaghettiOs. Why are we leaving? We need to stay in Vallaki. Ez is going to be here soon.
Oh, is that what's happening? Sorry, everybody
don't
was
know.
out like shopping and stuff. I thought you guys were prepping to leave, so that's fine.
Well, we were prepping to leave too, or are we not prepping to leave?
Yeah, we're prepping to
I thought we were
leave, but
prepping
like
to
Ez
leave.
was coming tomorrow or like the day after or something like that. I forget.
Possibly this evening or tomorrow. You have set
Who
up.
the fuck is Ez?
Esmeralda.
Esmeralda?
Never heard of her.
Uh-huh.
You would know her as Van Richten's sort of protege.
I thought that was me.
No,
You're
Oh.
not special.
you are not the protege.
We're not. We're the NPCs, okay? We're the NPCs.
Mm-hmm.
We just have to be here. We're like the Rugrats,
Yeah, basically, you're sort of just secondary characters into the main storyline.
basically.
So currently, you are mingling around Vallaki. There's a couple shops that were hit, including a blacksmith and a magic shop, or like a general goods shop. You've more or less set up yourselves in the good inn in town. And what would you like to do with your morning as it rolls out ahead of you?
Well, me and Des left off last time, so I leave it to somebody else.
Atlas and
and-
Gordon. Oh,
I
you
was
can
gonna
go.
say, Razira was with those.
Oh
two,
yeah,
the
you walked in
yes.
and let out a huge belch. We'll have to resolve that at some point.
Yes, we'll resolve that after.
Thank you, Effie.
Atlas and Gordon plan to go get the stuff at the general store that Athelstan ordered.
The 3 H's.
Yes. And there was something else that somebody wanted to do, but I can't remember what it was, and I didn't have time to watch.
The map.
Yeah, I mentioned the map too.
And there goes Fantasy Grounds.
My Fantasy Grounds.
Oh, goodness.
What a quality product. It's in beta.
It is in beta, so we have to be nice to it.
I'm so happy to be a guinea pig
It's
for the
been in
beta.
beta for years. That's
How
not
many
beta
years now?
anymore.
It's
Yes.
like it's like you release a patch for Minecraft the patch notes are different. The patch is different than the actual release. They are putting several releases out. This is the 4th version. This is the 4.4.3 version.
Yes.
And yes, it takes a lot of work to make a free product, but for all the products, well, I know it's not free.
Are you done?
But you can. Yeah.
Okay. That's good. That's okay. Is anybody going with Atlas or Gordon to the Triple H? The 3 H's.
Let us know.
Yeah,
We can
Keely will
back
go.
in.
Keely will go? Okay. So the 3 of you move to this very plain looking shop. Again, the front door has that long, ever growing list of under the ownership of, and it's 3 repeating H names. You can see that the most recent entry was likely done probably within the last hour and a half, as the one above it is scratched off in black paint, and the new name is still damp on the front stoop.
What's the new name?
Right now it's under Heraldina.
Do any of these names sound familiar?
Make a history check.
Oh, okay. I don't know what my modifier is for that. I rolled a 3, so I don't think it matters.
Nope, doesn't ring a bell. So I guess they're having like issues.
I mean, probably. Maybe the sign person messed up. Or maybe they're all dying. Who knows? Let's go inside.
All right. Going inside, there's a little ding 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 above the door, and you find yourself in a very cluttered general goods store. Pretty much all of the typical items you would find in a general goods store are towards the front. Things like what farmers and fishermen would need. And behind the desk or behind the main counter is a ancient dwarf with a long gray beard that's sort of braided on either side. And there's brass, like, cuffs around the bottom of it. And she just kind of glances up at you, arches a brow, sips some drink, and then returns to the book she has in her other hand.
Question. Oh, yeah. I want to use my arcane awareness and open my book of secrets.
That is not a thing that you have.
Fuck. Okay, I say, excuse me? Oh, I'm here for an order for a Mr. Athelstan.
How are you? And who are you?
I'm Atlas, and this is my friend Keeli, and this is my other friend Gordon.
Minotaur, huh? There was a
No, I'm a
time when
Darkon.
I rode a Minotaur.
Okay.
That's it. That's the story.
I mean, I feel like it's easier to ride a centaur, honestly. But I don't know, I've never ridden a minotaur.
They buck like broncos. If Gordon
Probably
could
because they're
blush.
not made to be ridden on. Like, look at Gordon. Like, completely missing the connotation to this conversation.
Gordon just has like a hand covering half of his face. He can't even make eye contact with you. And he's staring like directly forward and down to like the crease where the front counter meets the floor.
I look in the crease. Can I make a perception check on the crease?
There's nothing in the crease.
Okay. Even if I were to roll like a nat 20, I couldn't find like a coin in it.
You can roll an investigation if you want to.
What if I find one whole copper piece?
Then you are 1 copper piece up.
I rolled 2 8s.
Nothing. Just some dust.
Am I still exhausted?
You're not exhausted. You have a fear effect that you didn't
Oh, I forgot. Okay.
take.
That didn't go away when we slept. Got it.
No, you didn't make your save.
Okay. I say, so, the stories aside, do you have the things?
Yeah. Just let me finish my book. And she puts like a bookmark in it, slaps it closed, and puts it on the desk.
What's
And
the
then
book?
do you move closer to see?
Yeah, just new. Looks
Okay.
over at the book. He's not hiding it.
She like hops down off her stool and starts like digging around behind the counter. You can see that it is a copy of something written in Dwarvish.
Let me check my languages.
If I
Okay.
try Fantasy Grounds again.
Yeah, you're good.
Is that under abilities?
It would be under skills, I believe.
No, it's under abilities.
It's abilities at the very bottom.
I mean, I don't read Dwarvish.
Okay, yeah, you're not sure what it says.
Keelah, are you looking at it?
Unless it says stuff in unless it has listed out dwarven curse words, you probably have no idea
Because those would be from Duality. Yeah, not Duality. Alaric, who is also Duality. Things are complicated. Atlas says, so what you reading?
Oh, one of them old books, and just like stacking things on top of the desk. Nothing is wrapped. It's not like a bundle. It's literally just like a bunch of random shit that's laid out on the desk.
I actually don't know.
Shame. She offers no further explanation.
I had a friend who hung out with dwarves and was raised by dwarves. They were a human, though.
Ah! Were they?
Yeah. They're not from here, though. They're from, like, slightly farther away.
Like Barovia?
Like, a little farther than that. Because Atlas is realizing that people in Barovia, are they aware of what the myths do? In general, kinda, sorta?
Not as far as you are aware. You think it's pretty much the same across the realms unless they are specifically, like, educated. They do not know.
Okay. So is the Vistani kind of like a closed culture in that regard, that they don't share this information?
They don't share that information willingly.
Okay, got it.
As a general rule.
Got it. Like a little further than that. They're pretty cool though. They wore a cowboy hat.
It's quite an odd man. Odd-sounding man.
I mean, he sounded pretty normal. He could speak Dwarvish and Common.
Alright, well, here's your shit. What else you need?
There was a
you
map
got
included
anything?
in that, right?
Yes.
Okay, I couldn't remember for sure if you had asked for one or not. So.
Yeah, there's like a scroll case, map case.
Okay.
I don't think Athelstan gave me the specific order to check over. He just said it will be there and pick it up. He didn't tell me what to look for, so Atlas can't double check it, or else he would.
There's some clothing, there's the map case, there's some other odds and ends.
Mm-hmm.
There's a group hydrate.
Oh, yes, there is.
Atlas would look at the wares.
Okay.
Can I just, like, stock up on some more animal food?
Alright, what kind of animal food do you need?
Got, like, chicken or dog?
Like, for chickens or dogs, or from chickens or dogs?
Or...
Yes.
Okay. That's basically it.
Okay.
Atlas wants, I think. And maybe some more arrows. Does she sell arrows, or is this not an arrow shop?
Yeah, there's some, like, just plain arrows around.
Yeah, could I get some crossbow bolts, like another 20?
Sure.
I don't know how to add them.
You just change
You're
it on
saying
your
if it's
characters.
something enchanted here in
Oh,
town,
okay, I figured it
where
out.
would they go?
Where would they
Well-
go? Oh, probably Octavio. I mean, if you wanted to deal with that prat.
Standard price.
Yep, just standard price. And like another gold for the food.
Okay.
And okay, is Vallaki and Barovia, are they similar in size,
Uh,
or is one bigger than the
Vallaki,
other?
Vallaki's
don't-
larger.
Vallaki's larger. Okay.
Is there anything else you needed?
What? Gordon, you
Don't believe
need
so from here.
anything, friend?
No, I'm alright.
Oh, you got any flowers?
Flowers? What you mean?
Like, not the cooking thing, like, they grow in the ground, they kind of look like...
Does this look like a flower shop to you?
I mean, I don't know. I haven't been to a flower shop in a while.
You're more likely to find flowers on the side of the road.
Okay. Thank you.
Everyone in this town is so damn mean to Atlas, and I don't appreciate it.
Atlas is just gonna start, like, shoving the stuff into his pack because it's not wrapped.
Okay.
He then...
Because you're interested in buying a well-made tapestry, are you? Because it's in my inventory and I would like to get rid of it. So
A well-made tapestry.
got it from Duality, or I got it from Alaric. So
Alright, put it up here. Let me see it.
says it's
She's
worth
like-
250 gold. I don't know.
She, like, lays it out. It's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Boring, but nice. Give you 150.
Or
Alright, 150 silver it is.
The bitch.
honestly, Keelai doesn't even give a fuck at this point.
So 150 silver comes your way. Got anything else there?
No, I'm pretty good now.
Alright, get out.
Nice to meet you as well.
Yeah,
Keelai spins on her
yeah.
heel and goes back outside.
Alright, Breeze, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Nothing? Just hanging out
Not
at
really
the...
anything, just probably at some point head out to the stables, because that's where Des said he had Gabriella.
Okay. So we'll go to that then. We'll pick up precisely when Rozero walks in with the belch.
You probably have based off the time passing. I wonder how much you heard of it.
Rozero, make a perception check for me.
Or I meant Breeze, but
I'm getting there.
but Razira, yes. Oh no.
Dirty 20.
You heard a conversation about a mask and making sure Keelai doesn't see and cover this up. It's disgusting.
I didn't say disgusting, but that was implied.
Essentially, that was what was said.
It was definitely implied.
What'd you
Oh,
say?
for heaven's sake. Hang on. Sorry. Discord crashed.
$50 gold fucking tapestry for 150 silver.
15 gold.
Sorry, I'm back.
Yeah, that conversion rate though. Oh, 15 gold, that fucking bitch.
Suck a
It
dick.
means that I went from Canada to the US. It's fine.
That's true.
Oh, because the US dollar is worth nothing.
So, Razira, I actually need you to roll again, and we'll take the lower because the disadvantage was played in chat.
Okay, I was just gonna say, like, I have advantage on hearing checks, so that would have just canceled that out to begin with because I also had disadvantage.
Oh, yes, you're right. Disregard.
Hold
Yep,
that disadvantage.
So it's like I couldn't really do advantage, disadvantage, disadvantage.
Sure, you can. Double disadvantage.
can.
Fuck you.
Double disadvantage. Take the
worst
worstest worst.
So it's still a dirty 20. Point still stands. You come in, you hear mask talk and spaghettios and stuff.
Okay, would
You
she
just made
understand what
SpaghettiOs
they're
better.
talking about?
You have enough passing knowledge to know that they were probably talking about something meat related. And likely something that would upset Keelai, which you are very aware of. And you are intelligent enough to put two and two together that something with Gabriella, this wordless person that's been following your party around, it has something to do with that.
And then brah.
And then burp.
Yeah, pretty much.
0.
Yes.
No, I was just greeting you.
Athelstan. Athelstan.
Indeed. I'm serious, Des.
Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And he'll leave the barn. Come on, Razira.
But then that Breeze is also making their way to the barn. So Breeze, you walk out of the inn and you see Athelstan and Razira just leaving it.
And Razira looks quite a bit more plump than she did before. Not gold worth of meat. Probably waddling very painfully.
Let's take a. Oh. He just like stops outside the barn, looks up, takes a deep breath in. Fuck. And he'll look over and see Breeze.
Hey, so, what's the surprise?
Gruesome.
Oh.
No.
So I shouldn't go in there.
Just don't. It's not worth it.
Okay.
And don't tell Keelai.
Is she not gonna find out?
They will find out, but they will not see it. I implore you, Breeze, that you do not let them see it. I'm losing them.
Well, I don't know how I can do that. I don't really have anything that can... Well, I got one thing that can blind people.
I'm not saying to blind Keelai. Although,
No, not necessarily
that is
blind,
handy.
but like...
Well, that is handy.
Make difficult to see.
That is handy. But no, socially, I suppose. If it comes up, maybe. Do you really want to know?
Do I want to know?
So,
Should I know?
I don't think so. I don't know exactly what your tortures were like, but
Then I don't need to know.
you don't need to know. You're disgusting, Rosira.
Did you eat a whole horse?
Breeze is
You get
talking to you.
Could you get a horse with a full gold?
Probably not.
Dying one.
Probably not one that you would want to eat. Where is everybody?
Shop.
I am going to consult my notes.
Picking up your stuff, I think.
Grand. Thoughts?
On?
What we're doing here? I'd like to know where everybody's at right now. Did you just roll a 4 on a pasta check?
Yep.
Oh boy.
I don't know why, but...
Well, you said thoughts. I was saying what thoughts.
Oh.
Oh.
Lights
It's the
on, brain
pasta's
empty.
brain cell is under the refrigerator look.
It's like the pictures of the kitty cat when the Christmas tree lights up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Thoughts? What thoughts? Nothing but floof.
Only foof.
I mean... Of the options of where we can go from here... I think Bone Grinder's probably... the most... pertinent.
We can't do that without Sly.
She needs to stop being sick.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sly.
Procrastinating up in the Blue Water Inn with her little golden bedpost and all of her candy. She's probably in a candy coma. Anyway. Do you have any protestations about going to Castle Ravenloft? Or Argynvost?
I mean, I'd prefer not to go to the center of the domain.
No.
But
Why is that?
who wants to go meet the leader within like 24 hours of being here?
Oh, I don't expect to do it within 24 hours. It's a bit of a trek.
Well, I mean, go on the path to meet them within 24 hours. But still,
Indeed. I don't plan to leave this place until I've spoken to Ez.
I mean that too. That was really the main reason we came here, other than her. It now. I don't know. What are we referring to Gabriella as?
I don't know.
Mine.
Hello, Des.
Hello, Des. Yeah,
Did I
we
hear
really
we're going
didn't
to the
come here.
castle?
I think it would be interesting. I've not had a lot of success.
She's not going to join us, so...
Oh. Just planting thoughts in her head. Hope. Because what does she want more than anything?
I don't really know.
That's what I plan to find out.
Maybe just to die.
Perhaps. But I suppose we all kind of want that every once in a while, don't we?
Die?
To sleep?
I think there's a bit of a difference there.
Sorry, I was quoting the bard.
Shilliam
You knew him.
Wakespeare.
You knew him, right? Is he from?
What bard?
Shilliam Wakespeare?
Shilliam Wakespeare.
No, I
Good
did
old-
not.
Good old Bob.
Well, let's do something.
Very well. I would like to speak with Ez before we leave this place. Whether or not she returns today or tomorrow. We won't stay here too long. I know that you're itching to leave for some strange reason.
Well, did we come here to live in Barovia?
We did not come here to live in Barovia.
Then what is the intense fascination with staying?
I have a prior engagement.
Okay, so we'll wait for your friend and then we'll move along.
Sure.
You're not going to get any of your stuff done if we just sit here.
I'm not gonna get any of my stuff done if I don't talk to Ez.
If you said so.
There's quite a few things that I would like to discuss with her. Primarily. But that's fine. So are we all just gonna stand here in the threshold of this barn?
No, I'm going to get a mask.
Thank you. See you later.
Make an investigation check to find a place where you can find a mask and do so at disadvantage because Emily.
Well, I just want to go looking for a pumpkin.
That's perfect.
Okay. Same thing.
There's no pumpkins. It's a soybean field, babe.
I refuse to believe they grow soybean here.
Too bad for you.
The DM said they did. Did you say that there was a blacksmith, but it was essentially a farrier kind of blacksmith?
Yeah. More ferrying and like local needs from metal.
Local needs, like
Yeah.
sharpening your tools.
Sharpening tools, making like pitchforks and stuff. Big hose that you would drag behind a horse, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
A big hoe for behind Atlas.
Yeah.
Hey. we did not take the cart with us.
Okay, Des, you are able to find some gourd-like things in the Triple H. You also think that maybe Blinsky's has something? It could
Isn't
be
there just like a farmer's field I could go to?
not in the city. Are you going out of the city?
Sure.
Okay, yeah, you can find a pumpkin.
Or maybe a scarecrow's head.
Like just a burlap
sack
with eye holes.
Yeah, it's gonna need to be able to be like, I'm gonna have to cut it because she needs to bite things, so. I mean, what good is a ghoul that doesn't bite?
That is very valid. However, you do have the help of natural adhesive with her face goo.
Okay. So, I don't know. Maybe the scarecrow head is better.
Okay. Yeah, you can
I'll just cast invisibility on myself and steal somebody's scarecrow head.
Sure. Easy enough to do. You go to the nearest farmer's field and steal a scarecrow head. It has like a jaunty like hat on it that's like kind of floppy around the edges, and it's more of a burlap sack with like eyes kind of cold onto it.
Is there a farmer that lives here?
You think so? It does look to be a maintained field.
If you take this farmer's face and put it on Gabriella, I'm gonna be so mad at you.
Okay, then I just get the. So I'm taking the bag off, and I maybe think about the farmer, and then I think about Athelstan's hoity-toity, and I'm like, oh Jesus. Fine, I just take the sack.
Okay. Do you take the hat too? It's kind of an ensemble.
Floppy hat.
You know what? Being so torn about this, I'll just fireball the farmer's house if he's in it.
Oh my god.
Make a perception check.
Why?
Maybe I'll do. Yeah, why not?
He wants to be a murder hobo so bad.
Something has to. Does the house look burnable?
Looks
No,
to
wait a
be...
minute. You know what? No, I'm gonna pass on that. I'm just gonna go to
Okay.
town with the sack.
All right.
The last
And the
time
hat?
PCs assaulted someone here, they got in trouble. So.
I mean, they murdered the Burmeister, so.
Does it have a hat?
Yeah, it's got like a floppy hat with like the scarecrow from Wizard of Oz.
Sure.
All right. So, coal smudged sack and floppy hat. You make your way back to the barn.
Yeah.
Okay. Gabriella is where you left her.
Sorry, dear. And I put the sack over her head. Try to line up her eyes. I'll cut like a big slit, a vertical slit down, so like the flaps can move aside if she needs to bite something.
Okay. You can already see in places like around the orbital bone and the forehead are starting to like stick and seep through.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'll tie the rope at the bottom of the sack, like around her neck, good and tight, so it doesn't fall off by accident.
Okay.
Complaining to myself the entire time.
These fuckers.
That's fair.
God damn it.
Okay. Then she doesn't have to stay in the barn anymore. I tell her to come along.
Okay. Put the hat on?
You put the hood back up?
Yeah, I guess I put her hood up.
Okay.
Puts the hat on over his crown.
I don't put the hat on. I think the hat might be too much. What do you think, dear? Yeah, that's what I thought.
All right. About that time, Atlas, Keli, and Gordon, you're returning from the shop.
I think Athelstan would have gone back up. Sorry?
Of your stuff.
Lovely. He takes his stuff.
The person was suspicious.
She was kind of a bitch.
No, she was like... Maybe I'm reading this wrong, but I've been thinking about it really hard this whole way. But I think she was objectifying Gordon, and that's not cool.
Look up at Gordon.
Oh, it's totally fine. I'm all good.
See, insight check.
Sure, make an insight check.
25.
He's less upset about the objectification and more upset that you were there during it. Because you are an innocent being.
A little guy.
I just don't think it's cool to do that kind of stuff just because, you know, we're part beast or whatever. It doesn't mean it's right.
Yeah, totally. But it's okay. It doesn't bother me. I was more worried about you.
Thank you, Gordon, but I'm also worried about you.
Thanks, buddy. Bring it in.
I bring it in and then I try to pull Keli in too, and Athelstan.
Oh no.
Group hug.
No.
Oh no, Athelstan doesn't want to touch.
Don't, please do not. Please do not.
Okay, you don't. Sorry, Athelstan.
It is all right.
Does Keela accept the group hug?
Yeah. Just because it's Sparkle Pony.
I was gonna get Keela flowers there because she's having a hard time, but the lady said, "Does this look like a flower shop?" And Atlas at this point has gotten his finger puppets out that he had in New Tempest, and he's like, and then she was like, "Look like a flower shop?" And I was like, "I don't know. I haven't been to a flower shop in a long time."
I'm gonna make a stealth check to leave this conversation without hurting anybody's feelings.
I want to see the stupid map.
We saw all your stuff.
He's got his stuff. He took his stuff. He takes his stuff and he like very non-subtly with an 8 just nods, kind of taking a couple of steps back.
You know, it's like
It's like you're trying to leave, but like you slap your thighs and you get up. All right, at the end of the night,
the Midwest goodbye.
And then your goddamn parents sit there and talk for another fucking hour when you just want to go home.
It's the Midwest goodbye.
Nope.
I'm gonna go change into these I'm gonna go change into these trousers.
And as he turns around, he trips over Razira.
No.
Yeah, Razira was pretty much like right behind you.
Why? Okay, well I need to make a dex save then.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't want to fall.
You're good.
Smudge.
I do that. I do like that magical stumble that every cat owner has done, where they do the stumble and then step over.
Yep, that's basically what you do.
Yeah. Ugh. Azira. Please don't do that.
Stand?
So very closely, winding around my ankles like you're trying to trip me.
I was behind you.
Anyways, I would like to see the map, Athelstan.
He like goes through the fucking, he juggles the cunts, and he finds the map, and he gives it to Keela, and he goes back into the blue water.
Okay.
Go find a table that's not a mimic.
I'm not going to the
out.
bar, I'm going to my fucking room.
All right. So you go upstairs. You go back into the Blue Water Inn. You go to which table?
Kick it.
As long as it's not a mimic.
I go through, I kick all the tables, and I go up to my room.
None of them respond to your kick, except like across the floor a little bit.
Look at the barkeep. Holding all my
pick
shit.
One that's like near-ish the door.
Yeah.
Give it a tap with my foot, make sure nothing sticks to it, and then sits down.
And I go upstairs.
Your foot seems to...
See the map of Barovia, please?
Yes.
I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. I miss Hunter. Can I download? Fuck! I closed it. Shit. Oh no. Oh, how do you do it? Hang on. You taught me how to do it. Oh fuck.
That's only if you're on the map.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I reshared it.
How do you download it? I'm pretty sure this was a thing.
Screenshot of it.
I'm gonna go sit down beside Keeli and look at the map too.
Okay.
Looking at the map.
So it is a pretty decently constructed map. All of the normal sections are like wherever there's words on your version. You know that you came in through the Luna River to the Luna Lake before heading up to the Amber Temple.
Wait, Luna Lake? Where's... Oh, down there. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we really done fucked up where we were.
Yeah.
So where to now?
Honestly, I guess technically Old Bone Grinder is closest, but
we smash cut to Gordon and Sly's room, and Sly's just like laid out on the bed in a candy coma, holding her little bedpost and her little crown.
with the chimp and the bug.
Can we get back to me?
I don't know. I guess we should go to Argynvosholt first because
it's close.
story reasons. Yes.
Because, well, if we're going to Castle Ravenloft at some point, we may as well.
Why would
Go
we go
one
to the
way
bone
further.
grinder anyways?
We
Pick a
have to
fight.
go there?
Where?
Can
The
I add a
bone grinder?
character move real quick?
Sorry, what was that, Maggie?
Can I add a character move? Because I asked in chat earlier what we planned to do because I thought we were traveling today. So like, I thought we kind of went over this out of character in chat as well, that we planned to go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because Sly's not here, we should go to Argynvosholt.
Okay. Okay, I just wanted to clarify that what I said was seen. Okay, cool.
And, well, Athelstan wants to go to the castle. Pretty sure
Athelstan
Des
wants a
wants
great
to go to
many
the
things.
castle. But if we're going to a bone grinder castle in Argynvosholt, we may as well go to Argynvosholt. Go
And then
that
work our way
direction,
back.
and then work our way back. Stop in Vallaki, be able to pick up Sly. If she doesn't find her way to us.
Cool, we agree, so we do it.
Okay.
Done.
But I know we want to wait for, or at least he wants to wait for Ez. And I want to wait for Ez
That's
as well.
fine. I don't care if we wait for Ez, but like, just so we have a plan once Ez gets here.
Yes.
We wait for Ez.
Okay.
And then we agree, so we do it.
Can we not go to Argynvost before she gets here?
According to Van Richten, she was doing
Looking at this
last
map, how
night
far is it?
to today. So she should be here today.
Okay, so she should be here anytime now.
Mm-hmm.
We'll wait for Ez. Why do you have such a problem with Vallaki? Why do you not want to be here?
Who, me?
Yes. You seem to have a particular distaste for this place. Why is that?
I just look around like it's self-evident.
Is that not what it's like everywhere here?
This is Barovia.
In Barovia?
I suppose. I found the Ember Temple quite homey. I would like to go to the castle. I haven't been there. That would be interesting. I still don't think, though, that any of this brings us closer to the end goal of dark and broody man.
I mean,
To be honest, I don't think
it's
so.
what he wants, and it's the leads we've got.
I know,
agree.
but there
don't
must
see
have been
how
other
we-
places you had to go. Like, you just came here for your friend.
And to see Ez.
Oh.
So we came here to see Ez because hopefully she can help Athelstan with his hand.
What's wrong with his hand?
Have you not noticed he's missing his...
Missing.
No.
Left?
No. Telling me to get the mask and he needs to get a hand.
Why do you need a
Why would he
mask?
tell you to get a mask?
What? He just likes the look
Why
of
would
my
he tell
face,
you to
I
get a
guess. I
mask?
don't know. I don't know.
I mean, I get it, but...
Yeah. Breeze, that hurts. You and I. We're close. Come on now.
It's what friends do. They rip on each other.
Oh.
I'm
Vicious
going
mockery.
to spend the day reading until Ez gets
It's
here.
that fucking video that I put in the Mistwalkers chat earlier of Lizzo with the flute casting vicious mockery every chance they get. Bitch!
What are you reading, Keli?
More of my herbalism for dummies book.
Okay. What's everybody else doing while you wait?
hanging out.
Hanging out?
I'm up in my room.
Giving yourself a fashion show?
No, just taking off the shitty old clothes and putting on the new,
Fashion.
It's definitely like a downgrade. There's a point where he like looks at his old shirt and he just rips the sleeves off because he's over it. And he'll just like, is there like a vanity or something in the room?
Yeah, there's like a mirror or a
Maybe
dressing
time to get a
table.
new shirt.
He'll glance in the mirror, glance away, look back into it, and look into his eyes.
Mm-hmm.
All of them.
Mm-hmm.
Your eyes. I can see how much I love you. It makes me realize.
What the fuck?
I don't know, but I loved it.
This is the reason we get nothing done.
I want to reach out into the black again. That's
Okay.
what he wants to do.
All right.
Just maybe not as like uncontrolled this time. He's in control of his emotions.
Is he?
No, but
Okay.
maybe a little more so than earlier this morning.
What is he looking for?
He wants to see what it's doing to him and who and why.
Okay. Roll me a wisdom save and a D100.
And I still haven't found
What I'm
what I'm
looking for.
for.
You said whiz save.
Mm-hmm.
Razira it's a 1.
Well, alrighty then.
I mean, I'm here for the story. Ouch. Okay, am I here for the story? I do have 1 inspiration. Nope. That's a critical fail, and we have special things now that happen when we get a critical fail or a critical success.
Not anymore. That app is broken.
Oh no!
Yay!
I would like something extra to happen, like that meme
Oh,
that I
don't
sent you
worry.
earlier.
It will.
Whore! Love you, Athelstan. You dumb bitch!
So, as you're gazing into the mirror and looking into all of your eyes, you're used to them not blinking simultaneously. They just sort of like all follow their own blinking patterns.
Mm-hmm.
They begin to blink in tandem with each other. And it's a little
fucking Christmas tree.
It's a little disconcerting because for that like half a moment you go blind every time you blink. And you find you have no control over the body eyes. They blink of their own accord.
He tries to keep any of the ones that he has control of still open. To not be blind.
Doesn't happen. Just the ones on your face, above your nose, below your brow.
He holds them open.
The darkness that had swirled around you in your dream, you can see it in the shape of decaying limbs and body parts that are dark and swirling and curled around you in various ways, almost like they're holding you together while tearing you apart at the same time. And
what do you want?
It goes from your horns to your tail, up to your wings. The darkness continues to consume, and you begin to see at your feet, the ground itself is almost like it's has an aversion to you standing there. The wood itself that should be, by all thoughts, treated in a way that would allow for one to walk, pace, over and over again, is rotting under your feet. You look up as you stand in the black, questioning the decay and the nature of things. And underneath your door, you see a little paw.
I think he hears it, glances over at it, looks back at the mirror, and just punches it.
Okay. So, Rosira, you hear a shattering of glass from inside.
Pawing intensifies.
Like the door is starting to like rock on its hinges. Because though Rosira is small, she be mighty.
Yes.
Rosira, make a strength check for me.
Do I hear the mirror break?
Oh, yes.
I'll go running as well.
Okay. At one point,
19.
Rosira's claws dig in and pull an entire chunk out of the bottom of the door.
Cat door.
Mm-hmm. And then the paws just kind of like inside. Essentially.
It's like that old video where with the Elmo that has a gun through the hole in the
Yes.
door.
So heading upstairs, Breeze, you see Rosira, I'm assuming on your knees, pawing like full arm to the shoulder under the door.
How much has she actually gotten through?
It's just big enough for like your fist and your arm to kind of
Cats
go
like
into.
water.
No, I know that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say she's gonna keep working on it until she get her head in. If she can get her head in, she's squeezing through that door.
You have to pull a couple more chunks off. So, Athelstan, what are you
Is
doing?
it locked?
I think he would have locked it,
Yeah.
if I'm being honest. He's not blinking.
You're trying not to.
And tears are just rolling down his cheeks from keeping his eyes open.
Those tears are inky black.
And he's holding his hand to his chest. Because I imagine that it's full of glass shards.
Yes. You hear your heart's beating in opposite rhythm still. Or feel
slams
it.
his fist down against the vanity.
The glass digs deeper into your knuckles.
Rosira backs up and full-on body slams the hole.
Make an attack, or make a strength check.
She's like Tom and Jerry. She's a fucking cartoon. I love her.
24.
Yeah, no problem.
Damn.
The door comes flying off of his hinges as you see Athelstan punch some glass into his fist like a drama queen.
Good, you saved me a spell.
Pull door.
I cast open. Douche.
I would like to cast a spell. Open.
True Effie fashion, it was a pull door rather than an indoor.
Those Barovian doors, man. They're the opposite of what you want to do.
So they're slide. Got it.
But are they slide? Or are they slide? Or are they slide?
Yes.
Yes.
They go up.
They go
Depends.
through, like Rosira.
He'll just sit on the edge of the bed.
So, Rosira, you've destroyed the door, and Athelstan is sitting on the bed. Breeze, you come in at this point, and
Okay, who's attacking? Where? Where are they? Where are they? Heard glass.
You see the glass.
yeah, you see the shattered mirror and blood. Well, you think it's blood.
He's just sitting on the bed in his probably second or third hand trousers. It was essentially a thrift store.
More or less.
Yeah. Yeah. He's sitting there in his shitty, way too expensive trousers. And that's it. Just hands settled on his lap. Like Wolverine with glass. I'm assuming. Back to the door.
What door?
Yeah, exactly.
The door hole.
Where it's over there, and up there.
Athelstan, what'd you do?
And he'll turn his face away first. And then he'll look at Breeze. What color did you say his tears were?
Black.
What color is his blood?
That's what I'm kind of wondering too.
Is it
Make a
still
perception
green?
check.
Oh, fuck's sake.
It's on the ground. How can I not?
It's all over my hand.
That too.
I'd make the check
24.
myself, but I'm
22.
colorblind.
12.
The blood is, you're used to this sort of like lighter green chlorophyll color almost. This looks more like that sort of dark sap you get from like a burning tree.
Oh, like a diseased tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are gnarly. I'm a tree doctor. You should get your tree checked out. If it's bleeding sap, that's black. That's a problem.
Yeah. And it's thicker than you would expect for freshly spilled blood.
Rizira sniffs it.
Fuck.
Zero.
Smells a bit like blood, but there's something wrong with it.
What do you dream about, Breeze?
Lots of things. Music. Home. When it was peaceful. When I didn't know. Friends. Family.
I
Why?
never dreamed.
In the past tense?
I never dreamed. Ever. Until that time in the Dreamless Valley in Balashan, and last night. I never dreamed. I still don't know if it is a dream.
What'd you dream last night?
Lake Zarovich. There's something there and it calls to me. And I want it.
Well, then we'll go there at some point.
It's the black.
The black is at the lake? Or
I don't know.
or that's what's calling you?
I don't know. Do you know what the black is?
I sort of know what the green is, so I'm sort of
What is
assuming
green?
it's the opposite.
The green is all-encompassing nature, the air, the wind, the earth. The black, I always thought that it was my father. But he's not here anymore. And I don't know what's there. I don't know what it is. Other than withering and decay. And pain. More than
Sounds like you
you-
ate something wrong.
Then why do you keep reaching to it?
I'm not. I am. I don't.
Judging by the color of that blood? Is Athelstan emanating any aura like he was when he was in the green?
How close do you get?
I'm right beside him.
Yes, he is. And you can feel...
Have I taken a step in to the black again?
No.
Oh, okay.
Not at the moment. Standing beside him, you can feel this sort of draining feeling. Like Praxis.
Like what?
Like Fraxis's aura. It's cold
Okay.
and pulling. You were protected from it during the trial, but you feel this is a little more in the sense that it's not being blocked. And as you linger beside Athelstan, you're going to start taking some damage every round.
Am I able to see this?
Make a medicine check. We'll see how well you're doing.
Seven.
Nope. No idea.
He's upset. He's just self-absorbed right now. It's fine.
My skin feels like it's too small for my body. My jaw is so tight. And everything. My anger, it's different. I used to think that the beast is in the green, and I was always somewhere in the middle. They called me the monster. This feels like a monster. The beast was something that was waiting. It sharpened its claws with a patience bred only from suffering, and this has no patience. But it waits. And I don't know what to do. I try to reach back. I don't want to reach back, but I want to reach back. I don't know where to find balance. I tried to reach out to the green, and then it just pulls me further away from it. I've never been away from Mina this long.
No, she's not here.
No.
She's still here.
I know, but there were things that she was protecting me from. Or hiding me from. Or taking me from. I don't know who I am or what I am without her. And I don't know what I am without this.
Without what? The green?
No,
Without what? You said without this.
without this. The black. I don't know what I am without either of them.
Well,
Because that's all I ever had.
That's what will help you find out. But we need to...
What's wrong?
I don't know, when you're like
I look at the
this.
floor.
The area around your feet, very much like when you were standing in front of the dressing table, is starting to rot. And you can see the sheets, yes. They're starting to become threadbare and like they've been used hundreds of times, washed hundreds of times, pulled, wrung. And you can see... Breeze, I don't know if we've discussed this. Do you have feet or hooves?
Hooves.
Hooves? You know how on your fingernails, sometimes it peels just the top layer?
Oh.
You still have a nail, but it peels that one layer on top. You can see the edges of Breeze's hooves starting to peel upward and curl.
He jumps up from the bed and he throws himself against the opposite wall. Get the hell away from me. Get away. Get the fuck away from me, Breeze.
Listen, I'm here to help.
You can't.
We've gotten you back out of the black before.
It's hurting you.
It's hurting you.
Just because one of us is getting hurt doesn't mean that both of us need to be. He folds himself into the corner. Get away.
Roll me a D100.
I mean it, Breeze.
If I'm out of the aura,
Mm-hmm.
I'll just sit down.
Okay. There is a certain level of heat that comes from things when they rot. And you can feel that where Athelstan was sitting. You're more used to sort of a cooler temperature from Athelstan. This is the decay in action. The very molecules are starting to break down where he was sitting. However, Athelstan, breeze reaching out, you step closer to the green.
Do I notice a change?
Nothing so visual as to be very obvious at the moment.
The
no.
aura's
Like
decreased
lack
in
of rot?
diameter.
Yes, but you're not actually glowing or anything. I'm just using that as a marker on a map so that I can keep track of it. But you were already away from them, so they weren't aware of it anyway.
During this exchange, when Razira noticed that Breeze was getting hurt by the aura, she would have ran out to get Keli.
Okay.
Window.
Yeah.
Just gonna cast healing word on myself.
Sure. Downstairs, Des and
level.
Keli and Atlas and Gordon's probably up with Sly. The three of you are seated around a table, looking at the map, discussing your future plans when Razira appears. But before that happens, what are you doing in the tavern? Just waiting still?
Keli and Des earlier? I didn't think I was, but if I am, that's fine.
Well, you were with Keli and Gordon at the shop, and then
Okay,
came
because I thought
back.
that they went and sat and talked separately, but that's fine.
Oh, they're in the main room of the tavern. If you want to do something else, that's okay too. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I wanted to go to the library.
I assumed that you were sitting with us to look at the map, so.
No, because I didn't put any input in that conversation because I thought it was private. That's on me for not asking. Sorry.
Okay, so where are you going instead, Atlas?
I really wanted to explore more of Atlas's backstory with the whole Bloodspur thing, so I wanted to see if there's a library of any sorts.
Absolutely. Make an investigation check, or you can make a persuasion check to ask around. Either
I'm
way.
not asking anybody. They don't like me.
Okay.
Oh,
Buddy.
You cannot leave him alone. If he wanders into Blinsky's, he's going to be traumatized for life. It may have been one of Athelstan's favorite toys as a kid.
Older than that one.
At least until Ranlar broke it.
Can I end up somewhere else? Can I go to
Please.
Blinsky's?
Yeah, let's explore that.
How do you lose the horse? Oh, sure. Save the horse.
All right, give me 1 second here. I was not
my gosh.
prepared for a Blinsky visit.
How could
I
you not
wasn't
be
prepared
prepared
for
for a
it now.
Blinsky?
Why
I
not?
should have been.
Yeah.
I admit I should have been. I apologize.
It's no fun. It's no Blinsky. I love Blinsky. My baby.
Okay.
My stinky old man. My creepy little boy.
All
Remember, it's no fun. It's no Blinsky. Sorry, it just makes me so happy.
So you kind of wander around, and we'll say during your investigation, you get distracted by flowers that you're picking for Keli.
Oh.
That are just sort of like growing up in the sides, like of the street, or like in people's front yards. You're just like, eh.
They're free.
They're free. And you find yourself at a shop called Blinsky's.
Yeah.
Underneath the giant rocking horse sign in front of it, there's a bee engraved on both sides. And flanking the entrance are 2 lead-framed windows. Kind of peeking inside, you can see a variety of toys. Different types of toys. There's things between dolls and like rocking horses to blocks to like a little merry-go-round thing that has a spinner on top. And moving inside, it's kind of musty in here. But
Ew.
what? No, musty and dusty in here. Not
I know. I don't like that smell. That's black mold.
Probably, yeah.
That's for black mold.
Right in front of the door, there's a sign on a placard that says, "Is no fun, is no Blinsky." And behind the counter is a heavyset man with a dark goatee. He's dressed like a jester almost. Would
it be like carnival garb that I'm familiar with? A jester?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's some like circus clowns and stuff that you're familiar with. It kind of looks like that. And he's got a monkey on his shoulder.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, he's much cuter than I thought he was. He's adorable.
Oh, is he hot? Oh. I could,
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I'm like slightly creeped out by monkeys though in real life. So
yeah.
I'm gonna cast I'm gonna say hello. Is this a
welcome to Blinsky. Well, I'm here to make you happy. What can I get for you?
I'm I was just kind of looking around for flowers, and then I saw your cool sign, and then I saw cool toys. So
we have many cool toys here. Yes. What sort of toy do you want? I have a miniature gallows, and he like pulls this
what?
It's like a little gallows set with a hangman and everything, and he's like, "Oh, look!" And he starts winding it, and it almost has like a pop goes the wheelsel sound to it. When the pop comes, the trapdoor opens and the gallows drop.
Okay.
No?
Look at Rob's face.
It's crap. It's not for you. It's fine. What else we got? I've got this, and he pulls out this like it's like a spinning top.
Yeah.
But it's like a stationary middle, and you just spin the top, and it's more like a merry-go-round. So he pulls that up and he puts it on the table, and as he spins it, you realize that what's on here are wolves. And they look like they're chasing children as it spins. Instead of horses.
Yeah.
No, not your thing
either. Do I
either.
see anything that looks like Des would like it? Like,
make an investigation check.
I feel like everything he shows Atlas, and Atlas doesn't like. He's like that. He's like Robin Williams, that little dude at the top of Aladdin. He's like, yeah, look it. Well, not break. It broke.
Not good at him.
You don't really see anything that Des might like. There's a lot of weird shit here.
Okay, can I clarify that Atlas never really grew up having toys too?
Okay,
and he worked at
fair.
the carnival where there are probably really weird prizes. So while he's taken aback a bit, it's not because he thinks they're like super like weird. It's that like he hasn't really seen these versions before. He's like into it.
Okay, yeah, sure, we can say that.
A secret goth.
You see on the counter, like on one of the shelves, there is a set of nesting dolls.
Yeah.
They get, like the Russian nesting dolls.
Yeah.
And the one on the largest one looks like a fully formed human man. But as they get smaller and smaller, the man, it's still the same man. He starts to age until he clearly dies and then begins to rot. And then he ends up a mummified, like calcified corpse as the smallest one.
I think that Dez is into.
Yeah.
He fought a skeleton king. Atlas was there.
He's into the macabre.
Yeah, you think Dez would probably like that.
They're nesting dolls.
Yeah, Dez would probably like it.
Did you like my joke?
Yes.
Okay. I would kind of say, oh, how much are those?
For you, my friend, 9 copper.
Oh, that's great. Here, you can have a silver. Keep the change.
Oh, thank you very much. And, bites it and puts it into his bag.
Yeah. I said, who's your friend?
Piccolo takes it.
My friend.
Your monkey friend.
Oh, this asshole. You don't want to talk to him.
I could. I cast speak with animals.
Okay.
Oh no.
I say hello.
This is Piccolo.
Monkey.
He's a dick.
Hello, Niccolo.
Hey, what you want, man?
I was just saying hello. It seems that you and your human friend have some disagreements.
Takes a sound
Yeah,
of
he's
cigar.
a dick.
Where have the are like you guys are cool though. You guys hang out all the time.
Yeah, because he stitches my tail to his clothes during the day.
What? I try to see that.
Go ahead and make a medicine check.
Doesn't look like that in the picture.
I mean,
I'm rolling like shit.
The picture of Piccolo that I immediately think of is that one where he's like wearing the tutu and he's like.
You don't see any stitches, but the tail is very still on the one shoulder.
So, like, how long have you guys been hanging out? I asked Niccolo.
Piccolo, like a instrument.
Piccolo, like the guy from Dragon Ball Z.
From Dragon Ball Z, yes.
Yeah, that bitch.
Hey, it's been a minute.
Right there's the difference between our generation and Meg.
Yeah. So
this is my friend Piccolo.
So do you need any help, Mr. Niccolo? Piccolo?
It's Piccolo with a P.
Sorry, speak with animals. I'm still learning how to use it slightly.
Like a tiny flute.
You need any
like
help?
a tiny flute, but my dick is bigger than that.
What?
Ooh.
What?
Do you need any help?
No.
Okay.
I would like to not wear the tutu anymore, but it's fine, I guess. If I have to wear one, it'd be nice to have another one other than pink.
I can see what I can do about that.
All right. Thanks, man. You're the best.
Okay.
I
goodbye.
got you. You want anything from the top shelves? I got you.
Awesome. Just give me a second. Atlas does, I believe, have... Hold on. Let me look in his... He has a lot of shit in here.
Gonna use the tapestry that you sold for 15 gold.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit in there. That happens when you buy manure.
Yeah, so I do have, some...
I still have all your shit, too.
I do have leather, and I also do have, a leather armor set, and I also do have, a fishing set. Could I use the fishing hook to sew a little skirt?
How long are you going to spend in here?
Can I mean, is he kicking me out?
No, I'm just wondering.
I'm just gonna spend, an hour. Can I take 20 on it? What's that to take, 10 or 20? Is that half an hour or an hour?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm just talking to them. I'm just,
Okay.
I'm asking questions about what's cool in Barovia, what they like to do.
Keli looks up and there's an outline where Atlas used to be. Fuck, we lost the horseman.
No, he's just asking general questions what's good to do around here, what do they think about it?
There's not much good here. It's kind of shit. It's a shit place to live.
Was that Legs or Charlie?
That was Legs.
Okay, I thought that was a cat.
So did I.
And then, you know, I'm
Yep.
just asking, and I let the guy know that I'm sewing the skirt. I let Blinsky know.
Okay.
And I say, have you ever been to the carnival?
Hey, which one?
The not Witchlight one.
Oh, that one. No. Oh, yes, I have. It has been a long time, but yes, I have been to the carnival.
Yeah, that's where I'm from. It's been
Oh.
really long time since I've seen toys that are this cool, though I gotta say, you guys put in the details. Like, Atlas is very impressed by the wares here.
I take pride in all my work. You want to see another one?
Sure.
Ah, perfect. And he pulls out this doll with no head. And then he picks up a sack and puts it down beside it. Now the sack has been painted to look like like there's blood on the bottom of it. Like somebody has put a decapitated head inside of it.
That would be up Dez's alley.
He opens it up and rummages around inside and picks out a head and then it just pops it on. It's a changing emotion doll. It's a good way for children to communicate. So this one is not that one. And he realizes it's one with its eyes and its mouth stitched shut.
That's
don't want that
sometimes
one.
how I feel. Quiet.
Ah, you understand. No, that's not what that means anyway. And see, it's so happy. Look, it's a happy little doll.
Yeah, I'll buy that too. How much is it?
It's a 9 copper pieces, but I give you break. I give 8 copper pieces.
It's okay. I'm having fun here. You know, it's been really interesting being here. And I give him the 8, and I give him the 8 silver pieces.
Copper.
And I just give him one. So yeah, hold on. I can't. Where's that in my inventory? I say
At the bottom.
I say, oh, yeah, this is pretty cool. You know, I should get going. Here you go, Mr. Piccolo.
You hand him this sort of leather utility skirt kilt.
Yeah.
And
It's like that thing that Astrid wore in How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah. Immediately he
pockets.
hops down off of Blinsky's shoulder, and you can tell that his
tail work.
Tail was not stitched to his clothes. He like rips off the tutu and pulls on the leather one.
It's a utility kilt.
Oh. I dap him up.
That's good. That's good. I like it. It airs out the boys real nice. There's no underpants on it.
Mm-hmm. It was
That's
nice
good.
to meet you. Nice to meet you all. I'll try to bring my friends by. In case, I don't know how long we're staying though, but it was nice to meet you all. I'm gonna go give them their presents.
Yeah, alright.
Alice has completely forgot about the library. He brings back the nest. He has 2 presents, one for Dez and one for Keli.
You got the nesting dolls and the headless doll.
I can't wait to give this doll to Keli, not knowing what's happening in character. But he did get the other things for it.
Yeah. So just to cover, because I knew I would forget, Athelstan, your shipment is in the party sheet, as are the headless doll and the nesting dolls.
Oh, cool. I'll just delete what I wrote real quick. Atlas trots back. I assume he doesn't get lost.
Yeah, you're able to make your way back.
Are they still in the general mess area?
We'll go back to them.
Where's my fancy pen?
Oh no, something
there was a fancy
forgotten.
pen. No, I literally said fancy pen.
Did you?
I did. I wrote it down too.
That's a shame.
Dude's an asshole.
You got ripped off. Sorry.
Wait, no, he already had that because he bought it and he had it.
Oh, did he? Oh,
yeah,
okay. I must not have added it because you already had it in hand.
We took the mortar, we took the mortar and pestle, we took the fancy pen, we took the candy and the gold bedpost, but everything else that was needed for the road was.
Okay, so I just forgot to put the fancy pen on there. I will add that in a minute.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So back at the inn, Dez and Keli, You sort of just chill in the tavern area.
So
Yeah,
is
like
it
after
right
they're
now?
done with the map, Keela will roll it up and stuff, and then she's just reading her herbalism book.
Okay. Des, what are you doing?
I heard bosom book.
But I heard too.
I will be.
Alright, my stuff is lagging really bad.
This is the key.
I'm going to. What am I going to do? I don't know. I sit around. I stare uncomfortably at Keeli.
Okay.
I play with my Taroka deck. And feign like horrible outcomes. Just like,
Oh, this is
oh.
going to be bad.
So much for this bar. Ooh.
Oh, that's bad.
It does
That's
seem
real
to
bad.
have a strange amount of mimics in it.
Yes, that's why I don't like coming
just
here. People are like, oh, why don't you like Vallaki? Well, the tables bite you.
That is accurate.
And if you bring a group of friends here, they get lost in the fucking town. And yeah. Yeah. That's why I don't like Vallaki. Since you asked. Why do you like Vallaki?
I don't like Vallaki.
Oh. Okay. Is there somewhere you like?
Not recently.
Hmm. That must be very hard, not liking everywhere you go. Maybe it's the company you keep.
Group hydrate.
Doubt that.
You doubt it? You don't think walking around with Mr. Doom and Gloom doesn't have an effect on you? I mean, come on now.
Been like that since he was a boy.
I don't know. He seems very different from the last time I met him. I mean, he is still Mr. I'm tougher than you. Fuck you, step back, stick it in your mouth, that sort of thing. But, yeah. He's darker. He's broodier.
He's hitting on me and I'm not even there.
Maybe you have a poor effect on one another.
Always been... Maybe.
Always? Never happy times? I mean, I'm just saying, if I was around someone all the time and I was never happy, I wouldn't stay around them. I would find someone better. I would go out and find better companions.
Jer, say one.
Today!
Uh-oh.
I'm absently doing the cards while I'm talking to you. I mean, you don't have to stay with him, Keeli. You can just run away.
Where would I go? I am trapped here just as much as everyone else.
I know, but you don't have to be so doomy and gloomy. You could maybe find a nice place in, like, well, not here. This is the shit. Go to Darkon and ride out the end of the
The
world.
domains of...
Dread, I know.
These are the domains of dread. Don't know
So
that anywhere here is particularly happy.
Do you want to know a secret?
As tell me all your secrets.
You couldn't handle them. Anyway, you take just a little bit of darkness. You give it a pinch like this. Do it with me. Come on. I'm not seeing you pinching. Come on, pinch it! Pinch the darkness.
The barkeep just looks up like...
Anyways, you just take a little bit of that darkness. You pinch it. And then you put it in your mouth. And you swallow it in. And then it's a part
I
of
don't
you.
have darkness within me.
You got a little glowy halo. Are you dark and broody, Keli?
Literally fell from the heavens. What more do you want?
But you are in the heavens, Keli. I fell from the heavens. I'm dark and broody now. That's not how it works. You still have all that light in you then. Did you really fall from the heavens? Is that what this is all about?
In a way, yes. I am from Mount Celestia.
Really? You're really out of your element here. I only know what I've read.
I was trying to go home.
Well, go home then.
I cannot.
Well, you're not going to get there following this dark and broody guy around trying to take back his papa's homeland, you know.
Saved my life when he was a boy.
Oh, God. So you owe him a life debt. Is that what it is?
I don't necessarily think it's a life debt, whatever that is. But
I don't know. I've heard people say it. I think it's all bullshit. It's just a reason to be alone in this place.
I mean, it is possible to do things because you care for other people.
I'm sorry, I did not understand what you say.
It is possible to do something because you care for another person. Kindness doesn't make you weak.
Kindness doesn't make you weak?
No.
I mean, I think caring makes you weak.
Why do you say this?
Look at you. Look at your friends upstairs.
Help them.
They're
all very powerful people.
They're all doomy and gloomy and crying, and they can't get over themselves to actually get up and do anything.
I'm not saying that they're not busy getting in their own way, but they are very powerful people.
Oh, you're not powerful if you keep getting in your own way. Do you have a lot of money? Just something the card said. No worries. Don't worry about it. I'm sure it'll be fine. Maybe hide some gold somewhere. That's all I'm saying.
Meow.
Well, I mean, honestly, I'm surprised I have any left at all because of Sly, so...
Oh, yes. The bull rider.
Oh.
She steals from you?
Yes.
She steals from you?
I mean, I don't really know if it's stealing if we're all aware that it's happening.
She cares so much that she steals from you.
She just likes shiny things.
Mm-hmm. Your shiny things.
Everyone's shiny things.
But her
Doesn't
own.
matter whose. Or she cares a great deal about her things.
I'm sure she cares a great deal about
It's
your
honestly
things.
one of the... Maybe.
Maybe. Klepto. I would maybe stay away from her according to the card.
Inzar.
Look at that fat cat.
Inzar, you chunky monkey.
I love him.
Human
Yeah.
face, man. Human face.
Human face.
I
We
love
see
his
you.
human face. He's not showing it though. He's self-conscious.
What's your end game, Des?
Oh, where are you going?
Why are you
My
here?
end game? Why am I here? Well, I'll tell you. I used to think that I was here to show people the way, like I would see them. And then I would come and tell them what I saw. But you know what? No one ever wanted to know what I saw.
No one?
No one.
You mean in this group or in general?
Oh, you can interpret that any way you like. I was only with this group a short time. They make it sound much longer than it is. You've probably been with them longer than
a
I
lot.
have. In fact, the people that I used to be with aren't even really here anymore. I mean, there's Breeze. And the four-legger.
Alice.
Yes.
Mm.
And Sly. Are we by ourselves?
From your
It's just the
party,
two of us, isn't it?
make a
Yeah.
perception check.
There's the tiny cat.
That's a big Windsor.
Downstairs.
As you are talking about this and you kind of glance around, you see Razira like full tilt, full zoomies running towards you from down the stairs, from up the stairs.
That can't be good.
Never mind, Daffy. Sorry.
That's okay.
Baby. Hi, baby.
Zero, what's wrong?
Let's see.
Zero.
Let's see if she stops herself in time.
Skids across the room and puts a hole in the drywall.
Yeah, you're able to stop yourself.
The purple one. Trouble.
You don't know what green is, but you know what purple is?
You
Oh, wait,
you
we
said you were purple.
Yeah, that's right. That's true. I just remembered that. Sorry.
What has he done?
Don't know. Breeze hurt.
But this time, you hear a carriage roll up in front of the Blue Water Inn. It looks very similar to Rictavio's in the sense that it is embellished with probably fake gold and very, very colorful.
Called
And
filigree.
it has Rictavio's Traveling Circus scrawled across the one side. And that's where we're going to take a break. Because I got a kitty.
You get a kitty.
Windsor, look at that baby. It's like, Mom, put me down. God.
We'll be back. Okay, now.
Okay.
Are we there yet? Are we
Yes.
there
Are we
yet?
there yet?
Yes. Yes.
Are we there yet?
We're literally right here. We're here.
Hi. We're back.
Hi. Hello.
We never left. We've been here the whole time.
Yes. So where we left off before break, you were mostly congregated in the tavern at this point, in different levels, admittedly, but a large carnival wagon has appeared. As well,
I
Razira
can assume
came
that's us?
running downstairs and was like, the purple one, I don't know what purple is, but he hurt himself, and Breeze is hurt, and panic. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
at
can
that
probably...
I would go upstairs.
Okay. So you start heading upstairs, and Athelstan, you're standing there in the doorway, correct?
Nah, he's sitting in the corner if we didn't get that far.
Oh, okay.
Over the furthest corner of the room. And Breeze, I think, was seated on the opposite side of the room or something. Or
Yeah,
10
wherever we were.
10
just
feet
it-
away, I think, at least.
Just sort of came out of the
aura.
where the rot is currently
The
there.
rot?
Yep.
Yeah. Athelstan's aura rotted the floor and bed and all the shit in there.
I know it's smaller, but is it still doing that? Let me read my stats.
You got crotch rot?
No, you do. It's all the gnomes.
It's like Athelstan after a few
I'm
minutes,
over my
he's gonna
gnome
fall-
phase.
He's gonna fall through the floor.
Yeah, okay.
Just leave it.
Please, Mom.
It's like as soon as Keylight gets up there, Athelstan falls through the floor.
He's just standing down. He just like it just falls into a seat at the bar.
You all see anybody who's in the main floor. The carriage door opens, and a statuesque woman emerges. She has long, curly black hair that's sort of held at bay by a red head bandana that she's sort of covered her forehead with. She's wearing a red coat that's very, very sort of flagrant and has actual tails, like the two tails at the back. And she looks quite normal for the most part. You do recognize her as Ez, and you do see, stepping ahead of her, is her prosthetic leg.
Her what?
Prosthetic leg. She's not hiding it. It's just sort of out there.
He's got a crossbow in it.
Quick question. Where's
What are you doing?
Atlas?
Sorry?
Where am I at this point?
You're probably, if not all the way back, very close.
Okay.
Prosthetic leg with a crossbow, so she's Ash from the Evil Dead.
What are you doing? Shy has discovered the closet.
It's a cool place.
Yeah.
Ez
come out of it
comes
yet?
inside.
For Narnia.
Are you done?
Yes.
Okay. Ez comes inside and just kind of glances around. She recognizes you, Kilai. Des, she recognizes you as well and gives you sort of a wave. Hello, my friends. Is Van Richten here?
He's around here somewhere.
I don't think I've ever
he's in
met
the
this
bar
bitch
right
in my
now.
life.
Yeah.
You would have, at some point, met her.
Okay, fine.
Or you can
He's
fake
like,
it
You
and
for
say you
sure
don't.
saw her
He's like,
when
who
you
are you?
dreamwalked.
I don't know. I like your jacket.
Oh, thank you.
You want to jack it off?
What?
Yes. Lord. Just ignore him, Ez.
He's trying to prove he's over his gnome
Very well.
phase.
Then
Is
I'm assuming that Razira runs down at this moment,
Razira was already downstairs.
slides to a halt. Oh,
Where's the
okay.
yeah, that already happened.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cast minor illusion to make a red dot go around the floor. And fuck this cat.
Okay.
Oh, so now you're in a cat phase. Got it.
You wouldn't be so lucky.
Uh,
Had to be the
Calm
best
down.
you have ever had.
Calm down, sweetie.
I will see if Athelstan is
Everyone here is
okay
in a
enough for
mood.
his nurse.
Oh, that's unfortunate. What appears
For
to be
the
the
course, I
problem?
would think.
It's not the problem. They just have to accept themselves.
You know, I fought with myself
Going
for some
need
time,
some-
so I understand.
Going to need your help, Ez, I think.
For what?
He lost his hand.
Where did he lose it?
Somewhere in Valishan.
That's unfortunate. I don't know what information I could give. What help does he need?
Hmm.
Perhaps I should just
Just
speak
sort
with
of
him. Yes.
motions at her leg. Yeah. Let's go. And I take Ez upstairs.
Okay.
Floor's
Yes.
rotting, covered in glass.
Esmeralda walks into the room, looks at you, Breeze, tilts her head.
Apple stands
sort of
like
greeting.
pressed in the corner like Loki in the second Thor. Glass still sticking out of his hand. Just like elbows set on his knees.
I have thoughts about that, but we'll put a pin in it. What? You lost your hand just now? I thought you said you lost it in Valishan. Why is all this blood everywhere?
He did. I don't know. This
He
wasn't
punched a
here when I
mirror.
was up here a little while ago.
He punched a mirror.
Yes.
Why?
He wouldn't tell me. Why?
Stan?
Stan.
What?
Hello.
Yes.
Good to see you. You look like shit.
Yeah. Well, maybe if you didn't stick your face in all that dust, you wouldn't be wheezing like that, sweetie.
Same though.
Yeah, right? Alright, Shy's over here, like, having an asthma attack, but not?
Oh.
Or trying to hack up a hairball? I don't know.
Can we not
Thank you.
do asthma stuff like that, please?
Sorry.
Thank you.
What appears to be the... Are you just mad you lost your hand?
I don't like having one hand.
I don't like having
I
one
know.
leg, but...
I know you know somebody.
I do. But if you're
And
going
they
to
have-
act like this, I don't want to introduce you.
I'm just going through it right now.
I understand. I have
Having
also been here.
Crisis of identity. Something stupid like that.
She comes and sits down on the edge of the bed, sort of closest to you. Not invading your space by any means, but she's just nearby. When I lost my leg, I also had crisis of identity. I couldn't walk. And I was very embarrassed once I did get my prosthetic. But it got better. It may not seem like it, but it will.
At the moment, the physical complications is more what I'm leaning towards. The crisis of identity is more so the warring powers of gods or beings beyond our ken. So, and the fact that I am quite literally rotting the floor underneath me.
Well, I'm not sure why you are rotting floor, but we can work on one thing, at least. Relax.
I can't draw my bow.
No, of course not. You don't have
Can't
a
even
hand.
Can't even do up my fucking pants. He's just sitting there in his trousers and they're just unbuttoned at the top, like unlaced at the front. And he's just like,
Would it be okay if I help you?
please.
Okay. She crouches down in front of you and helps you button up your pants and put on your shoes. She is very mindful not to touch you as like your skin or anything. It is okay to ask for help. It does not always need to be offered. But if you sit in here pouting and making fuss, and she sort of gestures to your hand and holds her palm up so you can put your hand in hers so she can take care of the glass. Punching mirrors helps no one. Besides, this is Barovia. You need those to know which ones are vampires.
If you saw what I had seen, you would have done the same thing.
You are so dramatic. You've always been dramatic since you were a boy. Give me your hand.
I don't want to be touched.
It will be only for a moment while I remove glass.
It hurts.
Yes, you have glass in hand. Of course it hurts.
No, not like that, Ez.
I know.
Do you?
Of course I do.
Yeah, I thought you did.
It will only be for a few moments. Picks out the glass quietly for a few minutes. What are the rest of you doing?
Sitting there.
Opening up the door frame.
Des?
There's only a door frame now, so.
I'm still downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Playing
I have no
laser tag
interest
with
in
the
this.
cat.
Yeah, if the cat's still here, just so I don't have to talk to it.
Okay. Rosira, you do see a red dot on the floor, and it's moving.
Make a pasta roll.
I already did.
Oh, it's a
He
14.
did.
I know it's not real, but I want to chase it.
Yes, that's about where you're at right now. You sort of got the
can
twitchy
guarantee you
whiskers
that
and the
pasta
twitchy
was-
tail.
Well, I think we already know where this is going.
Yep, most likely.
Yep.
Atlas, where are you at?
I see the card outside.
Yes, you do.
Looks familiar.
Yes, it does.
It looks non-exploded because apparently my friends freaked out and saw an explosion one time.
Correct.
I look at it. Do I freak out?
No.
Okay. I look around the card. Is there anything, like, special about it?
Make an investigation check.
Like, is anybody inside?
Open the back door.
Is
You're
there
fine.
anything, like, a lich inside, or I don't know? Strahd?
Do you open it, or are you just looking on the outside?
Looking through the windows and stuff to see if anybody's in there, to be like, hi, my friends are looking for you.
Okay. You don't see anybody in there. The horses that had pulled the wagon are calm and settled, and they just sort of regard you as you walk by. Looking into sort of the windows and the window in the back door, you can see what looks to be a traveling home. You're familiar with this sort of like living wagon, live-in wagon.
I can't live in the wagon. I'm too big.
Yeah,
Avardo!
but you are familiar with them. Like
Yeah.
you've
There's
been
horse
inside of
wagons.
some of them.
Yeah.
What you do notice with your 17 investigation is there are a lot of bottles hanging from the ceiling. However, the way they are hanging is you can see there is very, very fine string that it goes to the center of the room and then down the middle of the room and then towards the back door.
Don't open it.
These bottles have some sort of orangey liquid inside of them.
It's
Are they
dragon
piss
fire!
Hmm?
Sorry.
Are they piss bottles?
No, they're not piss jugs.
Okay, because I know we had those in the carnival. I asked I cast Speak with Animals again, because I assume it's worn off by now.
Yep.
Because we're not planning on going anywhere. Totally, and fight's not going to break out or anything.
Hopefully
Well,
not.
we need these spell slots.
Unless you get in a fight with the horses.
No, they're my brethren. I say, hello, horse. What are your names?
Monty
Hello, Monty.
and Foley.
And hello, Foley.
Damn it, I was expecting the other one to be Python.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
That's a cool name for a fucking horse, you gotta admit. I know because I went to equestrian school.
Oh my fucking gods. I actually knew a horse named Serpent once.
That's pretty cool. I say, so
Anyways,
are you friends with Ez?
Yes, she's our owner.
Oh, cool. Is she in there?
Yes,
My other friends are looking for her.
she is inside.
So, how was the journey?
Long.
You need any water or any food?
No, we are well fed. Good berries.
Good bear. Oh, like the spell or like berries that are good?
Yes.
Cool. Okay,
Great.
so you don't need anything?
No, but thank you.
Of course. What's that bottle thing in there? That's pretty nifty.
What are bottles?
It's like he produces a bottle.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, it's kind of hard to get inside when you're built like us. Trust me, I've tried. and I put out the whole floor. Atlas's eyes go kind of blank as he's remembering that memory.
Just stare off. 1,000-yard stare.
Anyways, it was nice to meet you, Monty and Foley.
You too.
Clip clop inside.
You.
Oh,
Near
hi,
me
Des.
inside, you see
Hi,
Des
Razira.
playing with Razira.
I didn't know you guys were such good friends.
Let's see if she's even paying attention.
Nope.
Skidding around on the floor.
Busy chasing the light.
Hey, Des, I got you something.
I'm terrified.
I produce the nesting dolls that are in the party sheet and hand them to Des, so you see just like a nesting doll of like a regular man.
What do they do?
It reminded me of you, and then I open it to the man AJ. And then I open it, I like put it on the table, and then I keep like opening it until you see like the desiccated mummy inside.
This reminded you of me?
Because we fought the Skeleton King, remember? There weren't very many options that reminded me of you, but this was the closest.
Well, I'm so glad you spent your gold on this for me.
Yeah, look. You could use it to tell stories or to display in your room. I put it back together and hand it to him.
I awkwardly take it.
And they say that Dez's heart grew 3 sizes that day.
It grew
And then
3 extra nesting dolls.
And then it promptly shriveled and died.
Yep. Just like the mummy.
So where's everybody else?
I think the Athelstan is having a meltdown upstairs.
Oh no! Would I make it better or worse?
I'm sure you could make it better.
Are you sure? Don't you want company in Razira?
Who? Oh, the cat, yes. No, I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Oh, yes.
Oh, I have before I go, Atlas is like backing up and making like beep 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 up the stairs. He's going, I saw in the cart there were like these orange bottles and they were becoming a circle. I don't know what that means.
Sorry, orange bottles?
Yeah, they were like all hanging up and then there was like a big circle.
In the Ez cart?
Yes.
Did you take one?
No. Why would I do that? That would be stealing, and stealing is wrong.
Well, why would you tell me about them then?
I don't know, I just thought it was cool, and I thought that maybe you could hang the nesting dolls like that.
The nesting dolls nest.
Sometimes they want to fly like birds. Atlas has seen some fucked up shit.
No, your Atlas is fucked up. Move along.
Bye, Des.
See you.
Remember, thieves
Ass
get
first.
their fingers chopped off.
What?
Holy shit!
Atlas has now entered the upstairs domain.
Atlas
Ass
had their
first.
fingers chopped off?
No,
Thieves.
he said thieves get their fingers chopped off. I love that's like some of the darkest shit that Atlas has said, and I love it.
That's one of the carnival
But
rules.
he said it with a smile.
Yeah.
It's one of the rules.
Remember, these get their fingers chopped off.
Guess who was in charge of that?
Beep beep.
What?
The noise that just came out of Cedar just now.
Hey, can I slowly move the red dot towards the wagon?
Oh.
Yeah.
And like maybe right in the back door?
Sure.
Desirous Charles Mofar.
Mako.
Oh,
Desirous Charles Mofar Mako. Jr.
Yeah, I'll see if I can bait Raz into the back of the
Okay.
That would be fun.
Raz,
Reality
make a
just got
pasta
this
check.
character. What's with Des and cats? I thought Des would be a cat guy.
You are really intent on this red dot.
Go get it. It's in there. I'm like sitting at the table talking to myself. Go get it. It's in there. You saw it go in. You saw it go in there, fucker.
There is a window upstairs. There's a possibility we might be able to save you, Razira.
Come on, you fucker. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there.
Are you like doing this with your finger like that?
Like
a sniper.
That's really do be out here trying to get himself killed by Keli. Like,
I'm trying to get myself killed?
Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah. Why would Keli kill me for sending the cat into the wagon?
The wagon
the cat opens the fucking door and it blows up and Razira dies.
Oh, is that going to happen?
Literally, you're one of the ones who experienced that flashback.
But I thought the centaur was just in the fucking cart and it didn't blow up.
No, he was outside.
But did he say that? You did.
He
I don't
told
think
me
he
there
did.
were orange things inside.
That's
yeah,
true.
he looked in through a window.
But you didn't tell him that.
Atlas honestly did not specify.
Well, if there's an
He
open window, I'm sending the
looking
cat
at it.
through that. Now, what could go wrong?
There isn't an open window. It was just a pane of glass that Atlas looked through.
Okay, then I just put the red dot on the door handle.
I'm sure this will go well.
We'll resolve that.
Yeah.
Back upstairs.
Lands on it. Pause first.
Atlas neumes up the stairs and joins you in the busted room where Athelstan is sulking.
It's hot in there.
I take off all my clothes. No. It's getting
Damn,
hot.
Listen.
No, I kind of like loom over to see.
This is Athelstan's room. He's the only one allowed to be half naked in here.
I stretch out my neck and my whole top half to see what's going on like this.
No!
Yes!
You're not a giraffe!
Could be.
You're not. So looking in, you see the destroyed dressing table, lots of dark fluid, and Ez is sort of crouched in front of Athelstan right now. You know, it would have been much nicer if you had just, like, started picking this out. Instead, like, there's all these crumbles in here. No wonder you're sore. How many times have you done this?
Punched a mirror.
Or glass in general?
2 times.
No wonder you're sore. All of these glass shards are in your knuckles.
No, that's not why I'm sore.
Hello, Miss Ez, and hello, Athelstan. I'm back.
Hello, Atlas.
I saw your cool cart.
Oh, thank you. You didn't go inside, did you? I'm assuming
No,
not,
I
since there was no
looked inside to see
explosion.
if you were in there, and I just saw a bunch of orange bottles.
Explosion?
Yes. There are people who are very interested in breaking into our wagons, and I just make sure that anything that they try to find in there, they don't live to see.
Where's Razira?
Okay, good thing that I told Des about it then. Oh, I didn't know they exploded though. It's fine.
Yes, it's a mixture of my own. A little bit of alchemist fire, and well, I don't want to give away trade secrets.
Alark would have loved to know.
Where's the tabaxi?
I'm gonna look out the window.
You look out the window and you see Razira, like, looking at the door handle of the back of the carriage.
Just lifts it.
Razira!
No.
Funny thing is, Razira does not know how to use doorknobs. Because they
But
were not a thing where she was from.
It's a door handle.
But he's gonna...
Crash into it, and that's about it.
It still would do enough to blow
Boom.
the fucking cart up.
Athelstan peeks out the window too. Can I, like, I'm making a perception check here.
Do you have like spray bottle as a cantrip?
I have one.
I have
of
Actually-
that.
water.
Actually,
Is she water a spray bottle?
Sure.
So if
What do I do? I don't think
Yelling
Atlas.
at-
Oh, are you saying spray Razira?
if yelling at Razira doesn't get their attention,
Pasta check.
then I've got an idea. But
Pasta or posture?
Pasta.
Razira.
Razira, you hear. And you look up and you see Athelstan, Breeze, and Ez kind of looking down at you. And Atlas.
She just looks up and cocks her head to the side, confused.
don't touch the cart.
She looks around like not even sure where she is.
There's fire in there.
And that was enough to get her literally climbing the wall up to the window.
Well, shit.
I just imagine she just like did the cat cartoon thing and just like clapped.
I look at all the blood everywhere. Well, do I know it's blood? It's very
It's
Black.
black and
Yeah.
viscous.
Do I know that's a Stan's blood, or do I just think it's like he ink everywhere?
Well, his face is covered in black.
You guys
Apparently-
made me ink.
You guys made me ink.
like,
Saved your life.
can I? Do you want to? Do you want a healing spell?
Just
No,
make
I
a
didn't
wisdom
think-
check.
Nah, I didn't take any damage.
Yeah, you did.
Who does?
Oh yeah, I took 5 damage.
Check, not
Ooh,
save.
5 damage.
Check.
18?
Yeah, Atlas,
Not all of us are in the double digits now, Bard. The
was
triple
gonna say-
digits, excuse me.
I'm not triple digits yet.
Almost.
You're able to parse, Atlas, that the dark spots, the dark fluid on the ground, likely came from Athelstan's hand, which Ez is currently tending.
I don't know what Ez's arsenal is, do I? Isn't
No, not really.
Do you want to cure wounds?
Wait for me to get glass out, and then you can do it.
Okay.
Ew.
Back in the carnival, they just make us cure them, and then sometimes the glass would come out, and then sometimes it wouldn't, and you would just, it would dissolve, I think.
Oh.
Eventually.
No, that's not how glass works. It tears apart your tendons and whatnot, but that's neither here nor there. You might want to bite down on something.
Want to what?
What do you bite down on?
My teeth.
Oh, for God's sake. She, pulls off her belt and holds it out with a just straight strip of leather. Put it in your mouth.
Okay, daddy.
Later.
Atlas offers you the one of his stuffed crabs to hold in your other hand.
I don't have
Other
another
hand.
I don't have another hand, Atlas.
Never mind.
That's the whole reason I'm talking to Ez right now. I
I'm
don't
gonna go
have
find.
another
I'm gonna
hand.
go. Well, us has his handles. I'm gonna go look for Keli because I assume Keli's freaking out as this is all happening.
As you're
Literally
distracted
standing in the
with
doorway.
Atlas's faux pas, she bends your fingers, pulls out a little scrubby brush, and gets right into the knuckles. to
Is it
dig
like
out
got
the
a bunch
glass.
of barnacles on it and stuff?
It's sort of like a
Pumice stone with barnacles
No,
and broken
no.
glass.
it's like a horse brush, but smaller, like
Ah.
one you would just use on your nails.
Mm-hmm.
So she's
I
getting
have
right
one of
into the
those.
cute, right into the joint and the bone.
Am I supposed to feel something?
Don't be sassy. I know it hurts.
Hmm. I cut my own hand off.
You're an idiot.
Yep. It was
Oh, we
either
both
that.
told them that.
It was either that or a Dark Lord was gonna kill us.
You cut off your hand for a Dark Lord? What's wrong with you?
It was either that or the Dark Lord would kill us.
Fight to the death, then. They have your blood now.
That's fine. Everybody does.
No, they don't. But she
Yeah.
does.
Yeah. How did you
What
know it
if-
was her?
You said the Dark Lord of Valashan, yes?
I didn't say that.
Well, you said Dark Lord, and someone said you had lost your hand in Valashan. And put two and two together. I do have some intelligence.
She already had my blood and flesh anyway.
From what?
He holds up his lavender hand.
Oh.
Oh, what happened there?
She degloved me. Both of my hands.
He spits out the belt.
And you let her do this?
No, she took it from me as...
How? Did you not
Just-
fight?
Yes, I did.
She looks to the other people in the room, so Atlas, Keli, Breeze. How did she skin him?
Are you aware of the green?
Yes, of course.
She knows about
He
me now.
was trying to.
Because we tried to sleep with her.
Oh, okay. He was trying to contact Mina and reached into
The
the
hunt.
ground with magic while we were in the middle of the hunt. And
And what specifically happened, Breeze?
I reached
I don't know
into...
exactly because it was just happening to Athelstan, and he seemed to get stuck or something, and he pulled out, and skin was gone.
Pulled out of
The ground,
The moss.
the moss.
ground.
The green.
Oh,
In
well,
Valashan. The
that-
hunt beneath it.
that was not Shakuna that took
I
it
know.
then. It was the ground. She would not have access to that.
Does Shakuna
green.
not have access to the whole realm?
The
It is-
access to the whole realm, access to the hunt.
It is more of a symbiotic relationship, but more one-sided to the green than to her.
He said that you had to spill blood. And that's why they had the hunt.
To feed the earth, yes, or the earth will take.
I didn't learn that as a druid, but I guess she's the Dark Lord.
Valashan is a tricky case. Druids do not find balance there.
No, I didn't. I saw Athelstan get degloved and dehanded.
If Shakuna's not a part of the green, then what lies beyond it there?
That is a good question.
She's there.
Who?
Her.
Who do you think?
Ah, she is not with you.
No.
Azira still has no idea who this is because she's never met him.
Well, that explains some things.
You always knew more than you let on and more you told me.
Of course.
Every time I ask questions, I feel like the circles are being danced around me. I just want to know the truth, and no one tells me.
Ask your question then.
What's happening to me?
Like Atlas, you are to seek balance.
I'm not a druid.
No, of course not. Your mother was.
My mother's a banshee.
Now. Banshees do not just come into existence.
Yeah, I know.
You must find your balance between black and green.
How am I supposed to do that, Ez?
Stop doing this for one, and she like holds up your hand. That's like
It was kind of an involuntary reaction, honestly.
You need to learn to control involuntary reactions.
Don't have much control these days.
You do.
I'm trying.
I know you are, but you have more than you think you do.
How am I supposed to attain balance if they're both pulling me in both directions?
Sway one way, sway the other. Like one balances on a rocking ship.
Be like the trees. Bend, do not break.
Rosiera, that is correct.
I was gonna say be like a weeble, but okay.
To be fair, this would be her area because, freaking growing up in the jungle, so she sees shit like that.
That was funny, Breeze.
You cannot fight the parts of yourself as much as you can control them. But you can learn to harness them, manipulate them.
How?
I cannot tell you, I do not know. Only you know what you are feeling. I can surmise, make hypotheses, but I do not know why. I do not know how. I do not know what you feel.
Wait, you knew my mother?
I did.
Is that why you wouldn't let me and Mina sleep with you?
Now?
It was a contributing factor, yes.
I mean, I know we were only 17, but like, it's still.
There was also the age gap.
Okay. I need to talk to you.
You're talking now?
Alone.
You will have to ask your friends if they feel they can leave you alone. Because right now, you being alone is probably unwise. Even if it is with me.
Why, you gonna kill me?
If I have to. You're not the monsters that I hunt, but if that is what I must do, I will do it.
You can try.
Your arrogance is always so entertaining.
Oh, it's a mask. It's a ruse.
I know.
An act.
Of course it is.
Crave the attention, yet hate the applause, but miss it.
You would have fit in well back home.
Huh?
Kartakis, yes?
Well in Katarkis, yeah.
Is that a good thing?
Not necessarily.
Still say it wrong every time.
Kartakis.
Katarkis.
Then I don't. Should I be insulted?
No.
Of course not.
Attack ass.
Hey, Lich.
This is the Messwalkers. Welcome to Kartakas.
Kartak ass. Ashiest door.
And this is stage diving with no crowd.
Oof. As someone who's fallen off stage before, don't do that.
No, it hurts.
It hurts.
Thanks,
Especially if you
Lich.
land knees first on the edge.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, ask your question. I will answer what I can.
Breeze, can you hand me my bag? Please.
Hand you your bag. I'm sorry. Amputee humor is just sort of in my wheelhouse.
Oh. Only amputees can make that kind of joke, I suppose, so guess I better stay used to it.
Duh. You can't laugh at it. You may as well just kill yourself.
I thought about it.
Haven't we all?
Yeah, every day. Sorry. That was dark. But yes, please, Breeze.
Bag.
He reaches into the bag, pulls out the bag of holding, and reaches into the bag of holding.
Okay.
Well, he attempts to. Can I borrow my hand, please?
I suppose.
My only hand.
Got a mage one, don't you?
I could give you leg up.
And I cast, and I activate. Yeah, I use my telekinetic powers to pull from the bag of holding. Tell me with this. And he pulls out the mighty boomstick.
Oh. This is what's it called? Not homunculus, but the other one that artificers make.
Yes.
How did you come upon? Oh, the
Steel Defender?
other. Yes. No, not the Steel Defender. No.
I don't know.
I forget what he called
Arcane
it.
cannon.
It was just it was the
They don't
boomstick.
know.
Eldritch cannon.
Literally,
shut up.
literally, Alaric reaches through. He's like, "Hey, do you have my cannon?"
He installed a speaker.
What about it?
I want to know how to work it.
Such contraptions are usually bound to their makers.
He's not here anymore.
Oh, did Alaric die?
Technically, yes.
Okay.
But he's back. He made it back home.
Oh, that's lovely.
With his wife and his child.
That's very nice.
And the dwarves.
That too. Well, I didn't ask about that, but...
Alright. It's still point remain. The one who created is the one who can command it.
Can it be altered?
It's possible, but you would have to have some knowledge or a way to bind yourself to it.
Does this person that you know have that knowledge?
Possible. I've never had this situation come up. Is this what you wanted to ask me? I thought we were talking about your drama.
No, I figured I'd ask this first. My drama, I don't necessarily know if I feel comfortable whether or not I want to talk about deep-seated traumatic familial issues from my past in front of a bunch of people who already
Probably
think very
no.
little of me now.
She looks at the rest of you. Do you think less of?
No, Ethelstan accepted me for who I am when I didn't like myself. He saw likable things, and even when he doesn't like himself, I see likable things.
I always like myself. I'm fucking gorgeous.
Even when he says he likes himself, but he just said he didn't like himself when it was a show 2 minutes ago. I'm paying attention because I care.
You have 2 sets of ears. That's not fair.
I do.
Eli has also been with you since you were a child.
Mm-hmm.
Breeze.
Those...
Please tell this man idiot that he is not a useless piece of sack.
You
Useless
said
sack
the same
of
word
flesh.
twice.
Oh, it's important.
You're not a useless piece of trash, sack, whatever. You think of yourself.
You
You're
don't
not.
think less.
If you want Athelstan, I can go downstairs and hang out with Des.
Somehow I think that's a worse idea.
He's our friend too. You want me to go get him?
No.
Okay.
He doesn't need this. So that way he can use it against me.
Oh.
All right.
I look down the stairs to see if Des is there.
What's Des doing?
The cards still. Maybe ordered a few drinks.
Looking for some gnomes.
Got drunk.
Look, I don't know what it's going to take for me to prove that I'm through my gnome phase.
Got drunk playing cards with Van Richten's the Ghost Richten.
I mean,
Yeah,
Van Richten could come into the bar. Van Richten is an old queen.
Is that canon? Is that how old?
Pretty old.
Pretty old.
Yeah.
I don't like him anyways. I charmed him.
He's
Maybe
experienced.
I'm just chilling.
I put my neck back up and I turn around.
Did I see Breeze? Did I see Atlas look down?
He wasn't being stealthy.
Okay.
Yeah, you probably would have seen lots of white hair and
Him just
Too many fucking ears and a
over
horn.
human
Big,
half-
his big billowy man bosoms.
They were pretty big and billowing. Artemis, you drew them.
Anyway,
as you are settling down to discuss
I'm aware.
with Ez whatever it is you wish to discuss with her, downstairs, the door to the tavern opens, and a trio of Vistani walk in, dressed in their brightly colored clothing, and one of them is a dark elf. And we will see you next time. That's the end of the session.
And he says, "Oh, you fucker! You come back home."
I don't need a family reunion.
Too bad! It's
Too bad,
happening!
Yeah, you do.
You put it in your backstory.
Hey, you
Anyhoozle.
guys, that was session 75.
Yeah, it was.
That's our. What's
That's
it called?
amazing, Bree.
What's it called? 325s.
3/4.
Yeah,
I don't think that's what they call it.
because I know there's
I
so it's
don't
a
think so either.
centennial. Then it's a. I don't know. Rob, you're the math one.
Tricentennial?
That's 300
Tricentennial?
years.
That's 300 years.
I don't
isn't
know.
it?
Yes.
Help math.
It'll
Daddy,
be
help.
that before we leave this fucking town.
We should be here next week. I know it is Canadian Thanksgiving, but I work and I don't give a fuck.
I had nothing
So
planned.
we'll play.
Me either.
Whoever's here is here, and we will see you next week. Don't forget to, if you can, donate to our Extra Life campaign using the link that's coming up in chat shortly, or the module that's down below the video. They actually got a new one, and you can donate directly to Extra Life from Twitch, or using the tiny URL there. Also, check out our 2 new spooky merch designs created by yours truly. Proceeds from that will go to Extra Life as well. And if you donate, you will be put into a draw for a spooky gift basket at the end of the month. So stick around for the raid. We will see you when we see you. Don't forget that tomorrow is our second spooky one-shot with DM Sophia.
And
See you later.
Duality and I are going to be there.
Duality and you are going to be there.
Yeah. We're cool.
Have a good night, everyone.